My name's Kip Sowden, and I'm the founder and CEO of RREAF Holdings. RREAF Holdings is a company in commercial real estate whose roots go back 37 years in the space. Today, we operate in 5 main verticals. Multifamily is the largest. We are buying existing multifamily assets throughout the southeastern part of the United States. Today, we own 60 communities, roughly 15,000 units in 10 states. We also have a division or vertical that is focused on buying beachfront hospitality and resorts. That program has a heavy capital improvement component to it. We're really buying locations, upgrading the assets, putting in resort pools, lazy rivers, obviously, redoing all the interior space. Then we have a RREAF vertical that likely will be the biggest vertical within RREAF within a few years, and it's RREAF Communities. RREAF Communities is buying large tracts of land in close proximity to major high-growth MSAs. For example, we bought 3,300 acres just south of Dallas, and there we've designed some 8,500 single-family homes that will be for sale. We'll develop an additional 3,000 plus units from multiple multifamily communities to BTR, build to rent, single family, townhome projects. In that particular development, we have 3 schools coming in. We have a town center, we have a beach, and obviously all the retail that would service that type of development, basically building a city. And then the last 2 verticals within RREAF that I'll touch upon is our extended stay hospitality platform. And we are building ground up extended stay hotels all over the country, primarily building the WoodSpring Suites, Everhome Suites, Extended Stay America Select, Extended Stay America Premier. And that program is really set up to build between 15 and 20 a year and scale. In our 5th vertical and our newest vertical, RREAF Outdoor Living is focused on buying and building, RV communities, but with a highly amenitized, programmed, hospitality bent to it. We're taking our hospitality expertise with a traditional RV park and merging them. And in these RV parks, we'll put lazy rivers, resort pools, family entertainment centers, restaurants. But the common denominator of all of our verticals is that we're really catering to middle America, providing quality housing, vacations that are, affordable, that are attainable by most of America. And that is very important to RREAF. Our DNA is based really on faith and family. And that's the way the culture of the company is set up. So as a company today, across those 5 verticals, we're about $4.5 billion in assets and about 450 employees, and have really grown in the last 7 years as a direct result, I believe, of our relationship with DLP. When Don and I connected some 7 years ago on a particular apartment project in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, I think it was called Foxgate, that was the start of our relationship, and they came in, DLP did, and provided pref equity or joint venture equity to us to take that down, and it was the first asset of a much bigger portfolio that we later closed. And I think at the time, RREAF Holdings and probably DLP were, somewhere 100 million or so in AUM, assets under management. And now we're at 4.5 billion, and I know DLP is of like size. So we have really grown together, over the last 7 years. And I think that we owe a great deal to Don and DLP helping us grow, and I believe he'll say that he owes a great deal to us in helping him grow to that scale. I would say probably 50% of our assets involve one of DLP's funds in some respect, but we both recognize the value that can be realized there. Decided, it's probably better that we don't compete against each other and let the brokers drive these prices up because they're pitting RREAF against DLP. That's the way we look at business, and it's the same way that DLP looks at business. It is all relationships, and it's having that trust that allows both sides, DLP and RREAF, to execute more efficiently with that certainty of execution, and with that comes great value. As I said before, I think DLP was probably at 100 million as we were when we met, and we're both over 4 billion today, and it's because of that relationship. And we continue to do deals together, and we'll always do deals together, I imagine, in that space. We are so confident in DLP's, execution, and have so much trust in DLP that we even advised many of our investors to invest in DLP funds. And I think DLP has introduced us to some of their investors to come into our deals on the common equity side. And today we're really playing in different parts of the capital stack. And I think that DLP is extremely smart and ahead of the game, particularly in seeing value that can be realized with the right sponsors, down the road. DLP has provided us, first lien debt on some of our major, RREAF community deals. And I think, Don and DLP's vision in seeing, where commercial real estate is moving is instrumental in helping us both grow in those spaces. Cannot emphasize enough how strong our relationship is. We've done so much together over the last 7 years. It's exciting to think how we continue to grow in this space together.